Okay, in my previous video some time ago, I told you about telling lies, bullshit, and why integrity is important. And then I did tell you also that I myself I told lies, I exaggerated, I bullshitted with people. So where did I actually do it? I said I'll confess in another video. So many of you had written, "Why can you tell us where did you lie, bullshit, and mislead other people? Where have you cheated other people? Please share with us." Okay, I made a list. I thought about it. I really spent time deep to think. And these are 5. And in case I get more as I'm speaking in the video, I'll let you know. So these are the 5 instances where I cheated, lied, and misled people. Okay, put your comments and thoughts down below. The first one, and this is professionally. The first one was, and all this I think took place when I was just starting off my career. See, when you start off your career, you don't have any clients, you don't have any customers, you have nothing, right? So if you go to any company or you go to anybody, they will ask you, what is your experience? And imagine you go to someone and tell them, I have no experience in coaching, I have no experience in customer service, in training. Nobody is going to give you a chance. Okay, that's a sad fact about life. So initially when I was venturing out into this training coaching industry, the first thing which I did was I lied. I lied about the first one is how many clients I had. So if people would say, do you have any experience coaching? Yeah, I have done 42, 57, I would say some number, 19, 20. And obviously they would look at me and, I would be very confident. And because I was good at public speaking and confidence, I could say it in a way that was very convincing. Okay. So first thing, I lied about the number of clients I had. The reason for this is to put my foot through the door, to be considered. Okay, that is number 1. And obviously that piggybacks to number 2. They would obviously ask for recommendations. Okay, can you ask a person from this company, whichever company you have done, can you ask them to give a letter of recommendation? And mostly the letters of recommendation were from my friends who, some had a company, maybe the company was just a trade license, no, they had nothing, nobody there. So I'd ask them to give a fake recommendation because they were my friend. And, I would just get just about anyone. Today on Fiverr, you have fake recommendations or fake reviews where you pay money and they give a video testimonial and all that. I have not done that. But I did ask my friends, just say I'm a good trainer, I'm a good coach or whatever. Which comes to the next one. The recommendations on LinkedIn that time, they were mainly exchange recommendations. Like, I'll say you're a great guy, you say I'm a great guy. I'll say that you're a person with incredible talent potential. Don't copy paste the same, say the same about me. Initially when LinkedIn started, people used to do this exchange recommendations, and that is where these groups, LION, LinkedIn Open Networker, LION, LinkedIn, I don't know, LinkedIn I is what, maybe LI is LinkedIn, Open Networker, ON, people would have a LION next to their name in the bracket. That means you're an open networker, you'll connect with anyone. And obviously the more the numbers, more the connections, more you'd look upon as being successful. And then they even had these lists of emails. You on LinkedIn, you put a person's email address and you can add their profile. So there were these 1,000 email addresses or whatever, just put, and random people I would add. Anyway, that was ages ago. I don't do that today. Because we initially, when Facebook, LinkedIn, all these social media started, we felt the pressure, more the followers, more the connections, bigger you are. In fact, those days Fiverr had they had fake bots that would increase your numbers of followers. And I actually did this. I did this for Instagram. I paid money and purchased 100,000 followers on Instagram. I did this for Loy Machedo's business page. Again, I think 100,000 fake followers, bots. Okay, and then obviously on Facebook, I randomly add everyone until Facebook block and say you're abusing this feature. But but lo and behold, you know, Instagram, YouTube, and all the social media, they clean out bots. They clean out the fake numbers. So I spent 100,000. I spent money for 100,000 followers on Instagram, and one fine day, lo and behold, I woke up and found out 200, 300, all were gone. I was like, what the fuck happened? And they'd send a message to all the people, we're doing the cleanup of fake accounts and bots. Okay, so that went away. My business page had 100,000 or whatever. The first drawback I realized there is, not only did they clean it up, okay, it went back to reset its actual value. You know, when you randomly ask people to follow you, you know, follow my page, like my page. Let's say 10,000 people you have sent and 10,000 followers you have or liked your page, but the engagement is 0. It looks really shit. And I realized it's not followers, it is engagement. Why do you think on my YouTube channel, I'm not bothered about how many subscribers I have. Every video, how many people are watching it, how many people are subscribing. No, sorry, how many people are commenting? What is the engagement? So if there are 2 accounts, for example, this is for your education. There's 10,000 in one guy has 10,000 subscribers, one guy has, let's say, one is 10,000, one is 100. Okay, 10,000 and 100. The guy who has 10,000 followers, subscribers, he gets only 10 comments. Okay, while the guy who has 100 followers, he has also 10 comments per video or 10 views. You see how it looks? So that means 10% of this guy are real involved, 10%. He has a 10% ROI. But the guy who has 10,000 followers, he has not 10%. He's not in 1%. He has 0.0, I think 0.1. Yeah, which is terrible. I eventually realized, shit, why am I fooling myself? Like, I would post anything, I would get only 4 people saw this, or 64 people, and there were no comments. And then later on, when I realized, I has to put controversial posts, and Facebook started to give me warning. Posts that I put 11 years ago, they're giving me warning today. Like, I just disabled that whole page. I lost all the followers, comments, everything I lost. The hell with it, I don't need it. Who the hell cares? So that was another thing which I did, which was wrong. But I needed to do that, I guess, because there was nobody to guide me. Then, this is a very common practice you'll see on LinkedIn. You remember Mark Zuckerberg had a business card where he put, I'm a CEO, biatch. Okay? Just Google search, you'll find that card. It's a very famous this thing. He just put, I'm a CEO. So, me also, I always wanted to be a CEO and always wanted to be big shot. So, I mentioned on my LinkedIn page, and one friend told me that, a guy who was online, young boy. Imagine, I took advice from a young boy. He said, if you put CEO, people will think you're successful. So I put CEO, founder and CEO. You'll see this founder and CEO with so many youngsters and people. It's stupid, man. It's just an ego, vanity title. But people can make out your website and you're the CEO, your name. Or you can have a company like 5-star trading and with only 1 employee or no employee, just a trade license. And you can say, I'm a founder and CEO. Who are you fooling? So that was another bullshit that I did. You're aware of the fact that I worked for this guy who was doing fake degrees. At some point, I was tempted to purchase a fake degree and to show I'm Dr. Loy Machedo, PhD. Thankfully, I'm thankful I didn't do that. I'm really thankful, because the internet is a very small place. People, the truth will eventually come out, and it's very easy. When I say I'm a high school dropout, it will come out, right? So these are some of the things, exaggerating, lying, and bragging about your success. These were some of the things. And yes, initially I did get some CEOs. CEOs means who ran their own company, and directors, where I did do the training. But I did it in a group setting, and the CEO means a guy was rich and took my service. But I started using that tagline. You'll see it on Quora. I train CEOs. And one last see and understand this much. I'm not trying to justify, but the reality is I did it because I wanted more customers and clients, because I didn't have any following, right? One last thing which I try to do, you see many of the social media guys, they show a big house, they show a big car, they show jewelry, and like what is his name? I think 50 Cent. He's showing all the cash. If you go to Amazon, you can buy fake cash, fake dollar notes. You can buy fake jewelry. You can buy fake watches. Like, for example, the real Rolex would cost you maybe $50,000. This will cost you $50. Fake cash you can buy for like a 10,000 stack. You can buy for $100. It's just paper. It's fake money, but it looks like real. So I was tempted to buy that and flex and show online. I did show real cash. It's not that I didn't show cash. I showed real cash which I had. But I was tempted to show fake cash. Thankfully, I didn't do that also. And luckily for me, they don't ship it to Thailand. So there are fake Rolexes and all that here, but I didn't do that. Yes, the temptation was also there. Rent out a expensive house and show where you stay, or rent out a expensive car. But then I was like, and everyone knows everyone on this small island. What if someone writes and says, this guy's trying to fake it? See, overall, why am I being so transparent with you guys is, all of us, we want to achieve success, we want to be big, we want to be successful. And when you're starting off and you have zero, you just want to break in and show the world you're successful. And we live in a day and age where everyone evaluates your success based on how much money you have, how much success you have, how many followers you have. So if you have followers, if you are rich, or if you appear rich, or then people come to you for advice. Like I tell people, whatever Gary Vaynerchuk says, any normal person would say it. In fact, Gary Vaynerchuk talks so much of garbage and nonsense. Oh, you want to know, I want you, Gary Vaynerchuk has this video, you can search it on YouTube, where he says, I want you to imagine that you took a gun and you shot the one you love in the face. You shot her. How would you feel? Yeah, nonsense, garbage. And he says, even chewing gum. He's saying, I'm so passionate about my time chewing gum. It takes 1 second to throw it out. I swallow it. I swallow it because that 1 second is important to me. People talk garbage like this, and then you get people admiring them. Brain dead people admiring them. See, the same advice anyone can give. That is why I don't give, like, what is his name? Jay Shetty. He's like a lizard, man. I don't like him. He copies other people's quotes and gives. Why do I do one-to-one coaching? I don't do this master class and courses and PDFs. And you'll just give generic advice. That's why for me, when I deal with every customer and client, it's a premium thing, one-to-one, because everyone's unique. The same principle I follow, resume rebrand or interview coaching. Today, I don't have to worry, or I don't have to brag about being successful or whatever, because now it's like a snowball effect. You do one person, that person recommends someone else, that person recommends someone else. And today I have more than 5,000 videos online. and people know what I can deliver. I get many people through references and recommendations today. See, the moral of the story is this. Yes, people do it. Generally, everyone does it when they are starting off. But the sad part is, or the sad fact is, today every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every youngster is adopting this so much so to the extreme where I get 17 or 18-year-old boys, girls saying, "I'll help you make seven-figure income. I help people make millions of dollars." And you'll see them in some shanty little house with a dilapidated camera, or you'll see them trying to be a Tony Robbins. They have some books in their hand and say, "Believe in yourself, you can do it." Small kids. I know people have to do it, but today in this internet world, social media connected world, it's impossible to lie and get away with it. People will catch you, and when they catch you, they'll spread news about you. And I always tell people, bad news travels faster than good news. Bad things about you will stick, not the good things. That's why, lucky for me, even with all this temptation, I didn't go for it. So anyway, this is me exposing the truth where I lied, cheated, not keeping anything hidden. This was it. Apart from that, I thought about it. I put everything down. Oh yeah, one last. Since I've written it here. My internet, now I'm online, but there in Dubai, I had to do events. I had to physically meet people and companies. Now I don't target companies. So the only way to do a company event, they'll not pay you because, why should they pay you if you don't have experience? So initially I was busy doing all events for free, but on my social media, I would show, oh, I bagged another gig. Oh, they paid me big money for it. And how do you think I landed with the Samsung, LG, or Oracle, Landmark Group? They paid me for it because they don't take people for free. Multinational companies don't take people for free. Mostly small companies, they take you for free. So I was able to leverage on this. That's why if you see anybody on LinkedIn saying, "Oh, I'm invited to this college to talk," or "I've been asked by this group of professionals or this event or this seminar to speak to speak," they create the illusion that they paid them thousands of dollars. 99.99% of them do it for free. And most of these events that have these big name speakers, from Gary Vaynerchuk to everyone else, they do it for free with the exchange that after they do the speech, they give it for free. They can sell their merchandise, merch, their books, their courses, even all these internet marketing, networking events. They will pitch their course and give big stories, and they'll have fake people in the audience who are paid by them to say, "Oh, like Gary Vee changed my life and all that. His course is amazing." And then they'll say, "Okay, for the first 10 people, 99% off. Who comes here, signs up." Been there, done that. No, not done that means been there, experienced that. I never had any course. But yeah, I would tell people, run so many events. And that is how I landed with these multinational gigs. Anyway, these were the things. And then the small things, bullshitting on your CV to get a job and all that. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you also done this? Were you tempted to do it? Or are you surprised that I have admitted this? Or you knew that I did it? But today I can assure you, I'm not going to do it because there are just too many people following me. And I don't want to destroy everything that I've built up. Alright? You guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao, man.